Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to 15 canceled update features or features that were mentioned by developers have actually been worked on but for some weird reason never thrown into the game. So with some of these features only worked on and not really talked about a lot, I have very little information on some of these, so hopefully you guys can bear with me throughout the entirety of this video. But with that being said, you guys have some beautiful Skywars gameplay to look at while I kind of commentate and show you guys some pictures. But our first one is the lectern. So a lectern is a stand for your books, so you can kind of easily read them. Now, Dinnerbone was actually on his way to create this, and then he encountered some problems, so he just decided to scrap it. So instead of just holding your books in Minecraft, you would actually throw them on this little stand to read your books. Our next one, we have vertical redstone. Now, I'm talking about redstone that can go straight up your walls, like redstone dust and repeaters that can go straight up the wall and on the ceiling and just crazy stuff like that. Now, I'm not entirely sure why they didn't decide to implement this, because at the moment, there's not any information on the interwebs that I could find that have any discussions or anything about this. So yeah, vertical redstone. But our next one is portable lights. Now, what I mean by this is when you hold a torch, it will actually give off lights. Shaders actually does this, but vanilla Minecraft does not do it. But it would be really cool to see that, because it kind of makes sense. You know, you're holding a torch that's lit, it should give off some light. It shouldn't give off light only when you place it. And dirt slabs. So before stone slabs were added, Notch ran a test of dirt slabs. So these slabs made a mess on the overworld, and they were only mentioned once. So yeah, dirt slabs. Oh yeah, the sky dimension. So this dimension is intended to be the opposite of the nether, but it was eventually replaced with the end, and that's why it wasn't implemented. But if you don't know what I mean by the opposite of the nether, you know how the nether is all kind of carved out and stuff? Well, this is the opposite. Like, for example, this sky dimension could just fit inside the nether. That's what I mean when I say the opposite of the nether. But our next one we have here is the friend list. Now, we only have this information about the friends list. It was mentioned by Notch. So there's not much information about the friends list. There's them talking about when they were introducing it and when they were talking about it and when they were working about it or working at it, but there's not any information about what it's supposed to look like or really anything like that. So yeah, they said the friends list would be added after beta 1.8, but it was never really added. So our next one is seasons. So this was mentioned by Dinnerbone on Twitter, and he said he is experimenting with adding seasons and changing in the color of the leaves, tying to the real time. So these seasons would actually change in Minecraft according to the real lifetime. So that would actually be really cool, and they just never got around to actually implementing it into the game because of some reasons that weren't really talked about. But our next one is the hug animation. Now, this one we also don't have much information about this one, but you can do stuff like this with mods. Actually, most of these you can do with mods, but the hugging animation, I guess they were just like, this is kind of weird. Why would we even throw this in Minecraft? It's more kind of like a joke feature, I guess you could say. But our next one is to change the nether ceiling. So this was just, I don't know if this one was actually worked on, but I know they did talk about it. Now, the nether ceiling, as you know, it's very plain. The only thing up there is glowstone and sometimes like nether quartz. There's nothing really up there. So me thinking about it, what would they put up there? I don't know. Leave your comments in the comment section below if you know anything that they could possibly put on top of the nether. And next we have turtles. So if they add turtles into Minecraft, I hope they add the ability to throw saddles on turtles, because I want to ride a turtle. So how we found out about this is Jeb replying to a Reddit post saying, no, I saw Mo Creatures turtles and it got a little bit demotivated to do my own ones, and then he put maybe later, and then Cherry trees. Yep, cherry trees in Minecraft. So Patrick tweeted this out. He said, I would love to see cherry trees in Minecraft. For those of you that don't know who Patrick is, he is a developer at Mojang, and he tweeted this out on July 29th of 2013, and then Dinnerbone replied saying, you code it, we'll add it. And of course, custom paintings. Now, I'm not sure what Mojang means when they say custom. I don't know if they mean you can implement a picture, like any picture, like from your desktop onto a painting, or if they mean you can actually draw your own painting in Minecraft. Now, of course, you can do things like this with mods, but it was never incorporated into the game, and we have very little information on it. Next, we have Scarecrows. So Scarecrows can be thrown into your crops, and they can scare away, of course, any mob that tries to come in and trample your beautiful farmland. Now, there's no reason from any developer on the interweb that I could find, at least, of why these weren't added in. But moving on, our next one is the dyed planks. So Dinnerbone was asked this on Twitter about how he would feel about the dyed planks, and the results were 30% please no and 80% yes please, and apparently that's a 110% I don't even know. So he decided to cancel the idea, and he added hardened clay instead, which can be dyed also. And last but not least, we have fireworks. So you may ask, what about fireworks? Well, developers were actually in discussion about fireworks having effects on mobs. So for example, scaring wolves. Whenever you were to launch a firework, it would like scare away a wolf or maybe like a pig or something like that. But that's all the information we really have on fireworks being or having effects on mobs. So that is going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you guys did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Now let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to see kind of like a part 2 to this, because there's a lot of other things. I could probably make a part 2, part 3, and part 4, because there's a lot of things that have been mentioned and then canceled and stuff like that. So just let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to see a couple more parts to this little thing, and I'll be sure to give that to you guys, because these videos are a lot of fun to make, and hopefully you guys of course enjoy them. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later in another Minecraft video.